Several chickens were found dead on a farm, and a detective was called in. Don't ask why. The Rural Crimes Division is very busy. What did the detective suspect happened? The answer? Foul play. Before we get into these riddles, please hit the like button for more and subscribe, and turn on notifications to keep up with all of our latest videos. Thanks, and don't forget to comment below on how many riddles you were able to solve. A woman is sitting in her hotel room when she hears a knock on the door. She opens the door and sees a man that she has never seen before. The man said, "I'm sorry, I've made a mistake. I thought this was my room." The man then walked down the corridor and went in the elevator. Using her detective skills, the woman was suspicious of the man and went back into her room and phoned security. What made the woman suspicious of the man? Answer? You don't knock on your own hotel room door, and the man did. A Japanese ship was sailing on the open sea. The Japanese captain went for a shower, but before doing so, removed his gold ring and set it on the table. However, when he returned 20 minutes later, his gold ring was missing. The captain immediately called 5 of his crew members he suspected stole the ring, and asked each one what they were doing in the last 20 minutes. The Filipino cook said, "I was in the kitchen preparing food for the crew." The Indian engineer with a torch in his hand said, "I was working on the generator engine." The Sri Lankan seaman said, "I was on the mast of the ship correcting the flag, which was upside down by mistake." The British radio officer said, "I was messaging that we are reaching the next port in approximately 48 hours. From now, that is Friday morning at 9 AM. The British navigation officer said, "I'm on night watch, so I was sleeping in my cabin." The captain worked out who stole the ring, with a simple case of detective work. So, who stole the ring? Answer. The Sri Lankan seaman stole the ring. They are travelling on a Japanese ship, which would bear a Japanese flag. The Japanese flag would look the same if it was turned upside down, so the Sri Lankan seaman must be lying. A detective investigating an international oil smuggling operation has gone missing. While inspecting the detective's last known location, police officers discover a note containing a series of numbers. The numbers read 710-57735, 34-5508, 51-7718. Currently, there are 3 suspects: Bill, Mike, and Dave. Can you decipher the detective's code to find out who is behind the whole operation? Answer: Bill is the suspect, because if you read the numbers upside down, it reads, "Bill is boss. He sells oil." That is maybe the laziest code I have ever seen, nonetheless, technically works. Mr. Tony is a very rich man, and he lives in a mansion. He has a maid, a butler, a cook, and even a lifeguard. This morning, Mr. Tony was found murdered. A detective was called from Sunday church to investigate the murder, and met up with police who were already at the scene. 6 suspects were interrogated: the maid, the butler, the cook, the lifeguard, the postman, and Mrs. Tony. The maid said that she was cleaning the house. The butler said that he was playing chess with Mr. Tony's son. The cook said that he was preparing breakfast. The lifeguard said that he was watching Mr. Tony's daughter swim in the pool. The postman said he was delivering mail, and Mrs. Tony said that she was sleeping. The detective figures out that somebody is lying, and the person is likely to be the killer. Who is lying? You only have one chance, because if you accuse the wrong person, the killer will escape, so make it count. The answer? The postman was lying. The detective came from church on a Sunday to investigate, and, as you should know, the post office does not deliver mail on a Sunday, meaning the postman can't have been delivering mail, but instead was probably murdering Mr. Tony. A man murders his wife in cold blood with a knife in their car. There are no witnesses. He throws her body out of the car, taking care not to leave any fingerprints, and he also throws the knife off a cliff, where it will never be found. And then he goes home. A few hours later, a detective calls the man, and tells him that his wife has been murdered, and tells him that he needs to come to the scene of the crime immediately. As soon as the man arrives, he is arrested. How did the detective know that the man did it? Answer: the man never asked the detective where the scene of the crime was, so the detective instantly knew the man had, in fact, murdered his wife. If you didn't know already, we have an Instagram where we post daily facts, so please be sure to give us a follow if you're interested. Alternatively, if you don't have Instagram, don't worry, as we post the facts on our Twitter and Facebook too, so please be sure to follow us if you haven't already, and like our Facebook page, as that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for all of your amazing support, as this is genuinely something that we all really love to do, and it means a lot to us that we can actually make this content for you. So again, thanks for watching the video, and have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please show your support by leaving a like and sharing this video, as it really does help us a lot. Don't forget to comment below too, and we will pin up the best comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from us. Lastly, for daily facts and more, follow all of our social media accounts, which are on screen and in the description. Thanks, and until the next video.